Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Elizabeth with Beauty Bam Bam Creations. I hope you guys are doing well today. Well, I have a Throwback Thursday project share. This is a project that I had made maybe about 9 years ago, along with the other projects that you have seen previously in my Throwback Thursdays as well. I had done this mini album following a tutorial from Elsa, and she has JustafewDesigns here on YouTube. She has amazing tutorials as far as mini albums, especially the 12 by 12 binding system that she has. It is so cool, and so I did do one of her tutorials. Actually, I've done several, but the other ones I had given away, so I can't share those. And but yeah, so this is one of the tutorials that I followed. I will link it down below in the description box so you could go check it out. Like I said, it's an old video from 9 years ago. So so yeah, so in this, I don't even remember what paper I used, like what paper line. It's really thin paper. I'm not sure if it's from Prima or I have no idea, but I do know is that I use 12 by 12 white cardstock, and then I had to trim my paper because it was so thin to layer it with my thin pattern paper. So it was a lot of work. It was a lot of work to create this mini album, but her tutorial is super easy to follow. So in the front, you can see I have it attached with some binder rings. I have a couple of them here. At that time I did not have a bind at all, so I punched holes manually and used my binder rings. And then of course tons of fibers, ribbons, laces, and these eyelash trims as well. And then I do have a charm hiding in here, and there it is. It's got a pink bead, some crystals. This bead, I think I got it from Joann's a while back, and like I said, it's really old, so it's a little oxidized. And a heart charm. Then here is an I think this is a Prima rose that I had painted. I used my inks, and I think it was my what's it called, Glimmer Mists. That's what I use. Oh my gosh, I haven't used that in like a very long time. And then I have some ceramic roses right here, and then here is a stick pin, which I can still pull out because it's not really attached with glue. And I think this was from a swap when I had participated in a stick pin swap moons ago. And then I have some lace right here, and then this bling. Oh my gosh, I remember I used to use this bling a lot, and I really don't use it anymore. And then here's an epoxy sticker that says shared laughter is love made audible. And then I put a book plate and then two little gems on either side, and it is attached with a ribbon. So the closure is a ribbon, and like I said, I don't remember the paper that I used, but this is how it looks like. There's nothing here, and this is 3 pages of 12 by 12. So it's very simple, as you can see. And so I did use some bling trim here, and this is bling on a roll from Michaels. It's like leaves, and then I put a ribbon right here as well. Here is a tag. This is one of those Sizzix Thinlits, the old school kind, and this is one of the tags or one of the labels that I use. And I used a punch, and I have a brad right here, and I put a bling right there. And so it's a little pocket. And then here, no, that's different. It opens up like this. There's room for pictures right here, another picture right here, or I could do some journaling. And I have like little corners, and this is also, I believe, a Sizzix die. And then here is a tag. You pull this out. Not my colors. I really don't work with these colors anymore. But so yeah, but this is one of my first projects that year. And then it closes like that. It opens up like this. And here is for 2 pictures. I did some stamping. I used my Cricuts. I haven't used my Cricuts in a very long time. And here is some little gems because there's a birdie on a tree, and so I added some little flower gems right there. And then here is a side pocket. And here is another, like for journaling, or maybe I could do a little small square picture and do some journaling here. I did some stamping with some gems, and yeah. And then here are room for 2 tags, and I did the same thing, added some gems. I did some ink around the edges, and then I did some punching on the edges as well. And then I added some flowers. These are the floral sprays that you get at Dollar Tree, so I just added that there. Then you flip it over, and here's, you see this, the binding right there, that's the paper. And then again, here's another packet. So I'm going to put the tutorial down below in the description box. I did not follow exactly all of it because it was just too much, and so I was feeling overwhelmed with just this, so I did skip a step. And so here is another page for pictures, and I pretty much did the same thing on all of the pages. There's another tag. And I don't think I used glue for this. I think I used tape. As you can see, I used tape. So yeah, I need to glue this again. So here's the little envelope that I created with a little tag, and I did some stamping on it. And then I remember I did a little boo-boo here when I was cutting around the page. That's why I made the envelope, and I just placed it on there to cover that boo-boo. Here is a flower that I had inked up. I added a brad and a bling on top. Again, here's another piece of that design, that cutouts from my Cricut machine. And I did some spraying also with my inks. I sprayed them to give it like an ombre look. And then here is a pocket with another tag right here. And then here's another one. Pictures. Here's a flower. Same thing here. Here actually this came off. So you see I use tape, and it's, you know, it's old, so it does come off with time. So here's a little spray of flowers that I inked up as well. I also used my Cricut to create this butterfly that I inked, and I just lay it there. So a picture or journaling picture right here. Here is a tag. So I used my punch. I think this is a EK Success punch. And then it goes like this. Again, pictures right here, a flower. Picture, I didn't do any matting. And then here's another tag. And then 2 more tags right here. Yeah, and then I put, again, a little birdie, and then some flowers. And then here's this one. This is the last one. So here's a tag, and I put a little bird right there as a pull out, so on either side. And then because I have the bird right there, I added a stamp of the cage, and here's one of the labels from Sizzix. Then you open it like this. Again, picture, picture. Here's another tag, and I used another gem right there. Then flips up. Picture, picture. I stamped it, and it says bloom where you're planted, and I added a couple of gems right there. Here's a big old flower, random flower that I had created following another tutorial. It looks like a carnation. So it's a bunch of circles that you punch out, then you water it, you squish it up, punch a hole in the center, add a brad, and you make your own little carnation. So, and then here's another tag that I created, did some stamping. And then here are 2 more tags right here. And then go like this, flip it over, did the same design as the front. And then here's another tag, and it's like stuck right there. Goes up. Here's a photo mat. Here's another butterfly that I cut out with my Cricuts. I did some stamping and inking and added some gems. Here is an envelope that I had created, and I'm missing a tag that I must have put here. Here's a little flower. I did the same little punch around the page. And then another space for picture. And then here is another tag. So yeah, so this is another mini album that I created a long time ago. And this was actually fun to create. So I think I might do another one and just make it a little bit more like my my style of what I like to do now. But yeah, it was a fun project that I created at that time, and following Elsa's tutorial. So do check her out. I will put her channel link down below in the description box, and I will also put the link to the tutorial that I followed. I hope you guys enjoyed this Throwback Thursday project share, and I will come back with you with another Throwback Thursday next week. So alright everyone, thanks so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.